Hey guys, good morning and welcome to my first new video of the new year. As previously announced, my channel will be undergoing a revamp, and this is the first video with content that I want to make. So what are we making today? Well, I'll tell you what we're making. This is the first of what I think will be a 4-part video where we will be building an OP workstation computer. Yeah, I'm really getting very excited for this, so let's get started. Alright, let's need the parts. First up is the Ryzen Threadripper 1950X. This thing has 16 cores and 32 threads. It is a monster, and it is not very useful for games but very useful for content creation like 3D rendering and video editing and music editing, and programming development. But it takes a lot of core to work. You can imagine this compiling the whole Linux kernel in less than 10 minutes. Trust me, the Linux kernel compiles in 6 hours on a single core MX166. I've done it before, so I'd like to see how the Linux kernel compiles this beast. Alright, so what will we be using with this CPU? The CPU will be housed in a X399 Taichi motherboard. Again, this motherboard is specifically made for this CPU. It won't fit other CPUs, only the Ryzen Threadripper. It has RGB lighting, it supports crossfire, it supports a maximum of 5 fans controllable by the motherboard. It has 4 PCIe 3 slots, 2 of which are PCIe 16 and 2 of it are PCIe 8. Well, you know the drill. So, okay, after that, run the CPU we need RAM. So for that what we have here is 8 sticks of ballistics sports DDR4 2666. I've bought 4 in grey, 2 red and 2 white. You don't really need to, but I really like my board aesthetics. So alright. And lastly, to top it all off, well, for this part of the project, we will be using 3 Samsung NVMe 960 EVOs as operating system storage. We are not dealing with the data storage, game storage and user storage yet, just the program storage. These 3 will be configured in RAID 0 to provide maximum speed. Alright, so let's get started. Okay. First off, I'd like to do an impromptu unboxing of the CPU. Yeah, I'm really gonna regret this. I really like this packaging. It's beautiful, but regrets have to be made. And well, you can't make a cake without breaking a few eggs. So let's go. I'm really gonna regret this. Alright. See how this thing comes apart. Twist to unlock the power. Oh, hold on, this thing comes up first. Oh, wow. Okay, so what do we have inside here? We have the warranty card, we have stickers, we have the warranty card, installation instructions, and what's this? Oh, we have a top screwdriver, and oh, we have here water cooling mounting. I'm sure this will be useful, except that I probably won't use this. Alright, for the CPU itself. Out, but press it, I guess. Open the clip, and there we have it. CPU in its glorious tray. You're not to separate the tray from the CPU at any given time. always keep the tray on the CPU. Okay, now that we have this out of the way, we can start unpackaging the motherboard. Alright. You can already tell this one huge honking box. So, right. You need the top part. I'll just keep the box on the table so you can see the CPU, the motherboard inside, and this is it. This is the entire motherboard. Okay. So I'll just close the box back. And we are ready to work. So I've moved the camera closer to the motherboard so that you guys can see what's going on. Alright, so let's get started here. First things first, I'll remove the sponge to improve view. Okay, let's get started. So as you can see, this motherboard has an LGA socket in line with all the AMD server CPUs. So I have a very colorful history with LGA sockets. Specifically, I hated it. Well, no point in trying to... How do you open this? Right, clockwise. Yeah, this is one of those mornings. Oops. The thing came up. So, once the CPU is locked up, you'll notice that AMD had made some improvements to make it less likely to screw up. Namely, first, there is an installation rail. Basically, you just have to lift this upwards, like so, and it will come up like this, dangerously exposing all the pins on the socket. But you don't really have to deal with them because the CPU don't even have to go remotely near. Anyways, next we remove the protective clip. Now we are ready to install the new CPU. Alright. Okay. Remove the CPU from the tray, like so. Okay. As you can see, the CPU has to be facing upwards. So hold the CPU along the side like this. Don't touch the underneath or on any of the pins. You'll destroy the motherboard and of the CPU. So slide the pins, like the CPU, gently between the two socket rails on this tray. You can see it's slowly going in, and when it's in, it will click into place. Oops, it's not in. No, it's in. It's fascinating. Alright. Yeah, painless. This is in comparison to Intel's solution where you just drop the CPU onto the socket and hope for the best, in that you don't bend any of the pins. Alright. Once the CPU is in, you just have to lower it down, like so. It's back into place, and that's it. That's all. That's all to it. Just have to make sure everything's in along the rails, like so. Yeah, that's it. No danger. Alright. Done. Let's screw the CPU back. Okay, let's go. Lower it, so we just screw it back according to these numbers. 1, 2. That's pretty tight. That's pretty. Useful screwdriver. What is it eating? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So not too tight. As long as it stops moving, it's good enough. It's good enough. Let's go to screw number 2. Lastly, let's go screw number 3. Okay, I'm getting some resistance now, which means it's working well now, I guess. Not too tight. Too tighter, but not too tight. Make sure this can't come loose and jiggle around. Lastly, tighten number 1. Okay. enough. And that's it. The CPU has been installed. Honestly, this went more painlessly than I expected. Okay, with that out of the way, we can start installing the RAM. So yeah, RAM. We're installing 4 ballistic grays. This is a 4 RAM kit, 32 gigs, and two reds, 16 gig, and 2 white. All 3 of them are DDR4 2666 with 1.2 volt consumption. Okay, let's go. Let's start with the grays. I'm excited because alright, so yeah, RAM, you're only going one way. So you can see the CPU, first you have to lower these latches and then you lower this here. It goes in with a click and that's it. You'll be installing 4 of these. There's 8 slots, 4 channel each. So I intend to populate the inner 2 channels with grays. On this side, the RAM is installed upside. So, right. Yeah, this is an example of what happens when you try to install the RAM the wrong way. It just won't go in. So, don't force it, you'll break the RAM slot. Just rotate things around and then just gently force it in. And the other way around. There we go. In case you are wondering, yes, I'm a bit nervous. This is the first time I'm using DDR4 RAM as well. That's the 4 grays. Now we'll install the whites. The inner slots will have the notch facing towards the right when you are facing it, while the outer slots will have the notch facing to the left. Install this and that's the white. Now the last part of this thing, the reds. Here we go. There we go. 8 sticks of RAM. 64 gigs of power. Alright, with that done, it's time to get down to the last part of build, which is the SSDs. Down to the SSDs, and oh crap, they need to be opened. Yep, impromptu unboxing time again. So this is an SSD, it's a 960 Evo from Samsung, it's NVMe 2. It's not as fast as the Pro variant, but well, can't have it all. It's like, you don't need the Pro variant. I don't think we need that much speed. Okay, first box. Yeah, I can see it in here. Alright, let's unbox the other 2. This is the second Evo and the last one. It's tough to open. Okay. Last one, and we are ready. Oh no, we are not. We need the screws. Right. So yeah, this aside, I'm going to open the box. Okay, so the screws for the SSD. This is a SLI slot. No, we don't need this. More SLI, we don't need this. More SLI. Antennas for the wireless, the backplane, and the cable, the instruction manual, instruction installation CD, guides. Where did they put the screws for this thing? I'm pretty sure it's like that. Yeah, here we go. It's supposed to be 3 of these. 1, 2. Hold on. Yeah, let me give you 2 screws. I'm sure I saw 3 the other day. There's one. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, 3 SSD screws. We're just gonna have to package this. Alright, we'll just put this out of the way. And just put the motherboard back. The box. So we have some sense of, strength on the box. Okay, ready to install. Except that this keeps dropping. Alright, let's start. Okay, installing the SSD. It's less straightforward than you think, but actually not that hard. So, right, let's start with the one furthest in. Right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but one right here. Okay. Out. Okay. We'll insert this. I'll try M2 in and then push it down and feel the clip. Right. That's in. You need a screwdriver and the necessary screws. And this is technically the hardest part. Use the Stanley. There. That does it. That's the first of the 3, I guess. Okay. As usual, just shove it in a bit till it fits, and then you just center it. Then you just get the screws. Gently lower the RAM, and then lower this. Screw it in place. Slowly turn. So it locks. There's 2 of the SSDs. The last one is right here between the PCIe 1 slot that I'll be using for the Soundbuster X5. Okay, so yeah, I'm nervous. Just slot it into place. Gently lower this down and then gently lower the screw down. There we go. And there we have it. 3 SSDs. So yeah, this is all the motherboard, CPU, SSD, RAM. So this is good to go. Okay, so that's it. 3 SSDs, 64 gigs of RAM, and a Ryzen 1950X. Okay, so we'll just put this back and we are ready to film our next episode when the case arrives. And there you have it. An Asrock X399 Taichi with a Ryzen Threadripper 1950X with 64 gigs of RAM spread across all 4 channels, running at 2666 MHz. 3 pieces of Samsung 250GB 960 EVO PCIe SSDs. This thing will be ready to kick some serious posteriors once the case arrives. What kind of case is coming? Well, that's for you to find out in the next episode. But before I sign off, I'd like to thank my aunt for being the first and only investor of this project. I'd like to thank C-Zone Computers for helping me get the motherboard and the RAM. And I'd like to thank All IT Computers for helping me get the Ryzen Threadripper and the NVMe SSDs. You guys rock. Well, that's it for this week. We'll see you in the next video. Ramchal signing off. Spoiler alert. Want to see what kind of cooler this thing uses?